Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thank you so much for stopping by. Please join the family by hitting the subscribe button. Trust me, it helps a lot and I really do appreciate it. And for those who have already been here, thank you so much for stopping by again. Without further ado, I'm gonna hop right into the video. Today I'm talking about apartment requirements. So I cannot base this off of everybody's apartment. I'm mostly basing it off of my apartment and the general apartments here around the Dallas area. And I am aware that Houston's is pretty similar, but for now, I'm just gonna go off of Dallas area because that's where I live. Just to help guide me through the video, just a little bit, therefore I don't forget anything. I wanted to make this as informational as possible for you guys. I wanted to be extremely accurate and I don't want to miss anything. So I made sure that I basically wrote everything down in the exact order so I don't miss anything for you. So as far as getting approved, first of all, just so you guys know, do not waste your time to apply for any apartment if you do not already make 3 times the rent. Like, you can see the prices that are on there. One thing that I definitely ran into a lot in Dallas, just like the Dallas area, the apartments, you'll see a price, maybe it'll say like $700 online. At this point, it's really like $800. They're not completely accurate, so you must make sure that you call to make sure you have the most accurate information. These prices somehow change every single day, or they can fluctuate, so you want to make sure you try to avoid big price gaps like that to try to make your estimate as accurate as possible. So the first step that you want to take is, first of all, calling the apartment complex, seeing if you can get a tour, if you like it. If you are moving right now at the moment and it's during COVID, everything that I'm gonna say generally is done like this, but at this point for COVID, it's gonna have to be online, or at least that's what I have noticed, even in my own apartment complex. But just I've looked up and researched other apartments near me and they're doing the same thing, so I guess it's kind of everywhere. So the first thing that you're going to want to do, obviously, is to fill out the application. So there's going to be an application fee, there's going to be an admin fee, and then they might charge you a deposit. Sometimes they'll hold that off until they get ready to give you your keys. Unfortunately, at this time, if you're moving during COVID, you're 9 times out of 10 not going to be able to see the apartment complex before you move into it, because they're not letting anybody in the office. Nobody's even in there working. Some of them do have like virtual online tours, so I mean, at least you would have at least an idea to make sure they're not like catfishing you with the pictures. I did run into some apartments, they look amazing on the website, and then you walk in there and I'm gonna leave it at that. The next thing that you want to take into consideration is, like I said, you have to make 3 times the rent. Say, for example, rent is $1,000. You have to bring in $3,000 every month. It doesn't have to be all from one job. It can be from several different incomes. As long as you can combine them and get $3,000, then you meet the income requirement for the apartment. And then how you verify it, you can use your last 2 W-2 forms, you can use your last 3 paycheck stubs, or if you moved and you got a completely different job, you can always give them an offer letter, and as long as it states in there the price or the salary that you would be getting, then that should cover it as well. Normally, it says they'll get back to you in 2 to 3 days. I applied for my apartment like 5 o'clock one evening and they replied to me like 9 o'clock the next morning. So I would expect typically the same day. Something I ran across is I had to pay a double deposit to get into my apartment because I was considered as a first-time renter. However, I am not. Backstory about me: when I did live back home in Oklahoma, I rented an apartment like 2 years ago, and then I moved out of it, but not into another apartment. A different company bought that out where I used to live, so I didn't have any proof that I lived there. They wouldn't take, like, you know, everything is online now, so you pay your bills online, you pay your rent online. My last rent payment, I had screenshotted it. They wouldn't take that, so sometimes people are just picky. You just kind of have to deal with that. However, they did say that I will get the full, like, both deposits back as long as the apartment is still in good condition when I get ready to move out. So I'm okay with that. So for the last part, to get your keys, you're gonna need to give them your car tag. Of course, that's with everybody, simple stuff. You will need your renter's insurance and you'll need proof of electricity. I know it was a quick video. That's pretty much it. That's all it takes to really get an apartment, but I will go ahead and put a disclaimer out there that before I did this, I had definitely heard that, oh, even if you don't have a job already, if you have enough money to pay like a year's worth of rent, they still won't take you. They want to know that money is going back into that bank account. So make sure that you have a job before you move, or you know, if you're gonna transfer your job, that's even better. Any proof of income, and you can combine different incomes. It doesn't just have to be from one job. But however, this is where I'm gonna leave you guys. Hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and enjoy this beautiful weather, because over here it is amazing. See you guys in my next video. Bye.